Hey, it's John Gafford. If you want to catch up more and see what we're doing, you can always go to thejohngafford.com, where we'll share any links that things we talked about on the show, as well as links to the YouTube where you can watch us live. And if you want to catch up with me on Instagram, you can always follow me at thejohngafford. I'm here. Give me a shout. Ho, 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 mother truckers. Back from the break. I feel like, I feel like, Colt, you're setting yourself up nice for like a Christmas miracle. Like somehow.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, like somebody's going to come put some joy in your heart or the.
Maybe I am Scrooge. Maybe I'm the living Scrooge.
You might
know
be.
what? You know what else? God, man. You know what I used to do? I did love was Bing Crosby's "Baby It's Cold Outside," and now these woke fucks make it so I can't even listen to that song.
Yeah, that song's dead. But let's pretend
that's a great song.
Let's take I like where this is going. Let's take a trip down Colt's life as the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future. So if we go into the past. What's the Colt Amidan tear-jerking moment you're gonna see something that's gonna turn you from the optimistic, anything's possible, the world is magical, into the cynical,
my kids did, right? Like
my kids did it. Your kids did this.
I absolutely hated Christmas.
Okay, you did.
I've always hated Christmas. Why? Because I think everybody's fucking fake.
Hang on. You're 7 years old. You don't hate Christmas.
No, I didn't really love it. I really didn't. I've never loved Christmas.
I don't
Christmas
understand
never
it's
my
possible.
thing.
That's the time of year we got stuff. It was the number
you're
one
getting
thing I
stuff.
looked forward to.
But we weren't rich, so everybody got the nice
either.
stuff.
No, but you got stuff.
That's the only time we really got the things that we wanted.
You know what it was, you were dragged around always Christmas, having to go see people do stuff. Just was not a fun time of year. I loved that we got off the school. I wasn't a huge Christmas fan. I've never been a Christmas person. I mean, honestly, I absolutely think it's overrated. I think people are fake. I hate running into people at the mall that you absolutely hate, and they come up and pretend to be your friend. Like, no, go fuck yourself. You don't like me. If this was June, you wouldn't like me. Like, I think everything's fake about it. I hate having to take freaking days out of my year to go shop for people. Sorry, I don't like you that much. You spend me on wild goose chase to go shop for
I'd like to point out, Colt does take time out of his life to feed the homeless and do a lot of worthwhile things. So if you're listening to this for the first time, you're like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Like, you're kind of within your rights to think that, but he does have some.
He also hates Tom Hanks.
He does. Okay, there's that.
Did you see Tom Hanks on what was it? I just saw it on this. Oh, Saturday Night Live. Yeah. God, how obnoxious is that guy? I
Screw him for being friendly.
Like,
what a
to
friendly
me,
asshole.
If you want to buy me something, go donate it to the children. Like, don't. What
about a cigar, Colt?
I'll go buy it myself. I don't need your presents.
Wow.
I
feel like he's getting angry as this goes. This is supposed to put him in a good mood. Now we're angry.
God, no, because now you guys are like, what's today? The 23rd, 22nd, 21st, whatever. I've not shopped for anybody yet. Now you're getting me anxiety. I'm like, oh my God, I got to go shop. I haven't got my kids shit yet. Like,
I'm sure your wife has.
Oh, absolutely not.
Ounce of prevention is a
swear to God,
cure.
my wife will say the kids don't need any more shit.
Oh, boy.
They don't need presents. Like, I have to go buy my kids.
So you're like that Jehovah's Witness family in the neighborhood. We'd be like, why didn't that kid get Christmas presents?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's weird as fuck, though.
I don't know. So, okay. I'll share like my number one thing I remember as a kid being like a Christmas mirror, being like Christmas magic, and then maybe it'll inspire Colt, jar his memory to remember something in his dome that was positive about this holiday. But when I was a kid, so my parents got divorced obviously when I was about 6, and one of the things you should never do is divorce a Southern attorney in a very small Southern town, because you're going to come up south on the end of that divorce decree. So yes, we got the house and we always had a roof over our heads and stuff, but we didn't have a lot of money being kids, and my mom worked very hard, and my dad, in the early days, I mean, obviously made up for that later in life with college and everything, but in the early days when we were kids, not a lot of support coming through other than like food in house. So as a kid, I started playing drums, and I at one point I'd gotten my first real drum set, right? But it didn't come with any cymbals, and I'd gotten it like maybe 3 or 4 months before Christmas. And my mom was like, well, we'll see what we can do. We'll get you cymbals for Christmas. And I was like, cool. whatever.
Thrilled, yeah.
Right on, you know? So, you know,
Did you
here
say
I
right on?
Right on.
Was
right?
that a symbol joke?
It was. Yes, it was. Right on. See what I did there? And anyway, so I'm working through this thing, and so I'm playing my drum set, but I don't have any cymbals, and I'm just tapping on the stands where they would be. And Christmas comes around, and my mom gives me a gift, and I open up a gift, and it's one hi-hat cymbal. It's one. And I was so thrilled. And she was like, I didn't have the money to get them all, but I got you this one, and we'll see what we can do later on for your birthday. I was so happy to have the one cymbal. I couldn't even stand it.
Yeah.
And then she was screwing with me and actually got me not just the hi-hat, but also the crash and the ride. But I was so happy even just to have the one. It was like,
it's half the puzzle.
Oh, dude, I remember that more than kind of anything.
Isn't that kind of crazy how these things can mean so much to normal people who have nice childhood memories about people being thoughtful? And,
just so people are clear, like, I had the most amazing parents. My parents are the best. They made Christmas great. I've never liked.
You're like, I'm just
I don't
broken.
Christmas music.
Broken,
oh my God, Christmas music's the most annoying thing ever.
Mariah Carey, you don't listen to that on repeat?
She
nothing.
Banks. She makes so much money this time of year.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Have you seen? Speaking of the greatest memes ever, have you seen the one with all the goth guys dancing to Mariah Carey?
No.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to pull this up. And if you're not,
you guys keep talking. Song I liked was that Bing Crosby.
They always use that like that punk rate
the rave.
Yes.
Like they're like doing the
yes.
No, she makes bank. Good for her. I like the Christmas. I like the snow. I like the days off of thing. We had a good childhood. I had an amazing childhood.
I want to hold it away from the mic a little bit just so you can't hear the music, because we'll get hammered for using proper.
So I'm stuff. Looking at what the?
It's just
oh my God!
I like that one when they do it. They do that one to Yakety Sax.
If you haven't seen this, just Google goth people dancing to Mariah Carey.
That is amazing. Are they under
they're under an overpass.
Overpass?
They're under an overpass.
Oh my God!
That one video has brought so much joy to many.
So much joy.
I've never seen that.
Yakety Sax, the Benny Hill.
Okay, so my positive memory didn't bring you into the normal roll call. Listen to this. This is what. Okay, my mother-in-law, who's touched. We'll just go with touch as an easy phrase.
Like when the South people from the South describe people.
Say she's touched. touched. And this is what she tells Gidget she wants to do for Christmas. Ready? She tells Gidget that she wants to give the kids, my kids, a Christmas card, and each of them are going to have a penny taped in it. This is what she tells them. Each one's going to have a penny. And so Roma's going to open up hers first. And then she's going to say, what am I supposed to do with a penny? And then Hayden's going to open his. And just because he's nicer, he's going to say, oh, thanks for the card, Amma. And then I'm going to hand him $200. And then I'm going to say, and because you were nice about it, I was going to give Roma $200. I'm going to give that to Hayden too. This was my mother-in-law's Christmas miracle fucking plan. My wife is like,
brilliant.
Are you out of your gourd?
Yeah.
Zero chance this is going to happen.
No.
Zero
I'm going to
chance.
set a kid up for failure and do literally the least thing possible.
Oh my God. Well,
that doesn't deserve niceness.
No.
It's like a fuck you.
It's a complete. This is
what you do.
I might start that tradition.
That's what British people do.
I might be
like, I'm on to something.
I'm going to put all the gifts. Everybody that I see, I'm going to give a gift.
Okay, this is going to be that now is perked him right up.
Shove your fucking British tip up your ass.
Yeah,
that's how Australians or whatever. Yeah, it's great service. I left you penny.
And that is the story that perks you up. That's the one that makes you.
I don't like it. I'm going to watch people's reaction if they really love that. I gave them a card with us.
That's not necessarily about gratitude, because here's the thing: there's a cultural implication about Christmas.
Yes,
and your grandmother, and it's like you want to have like. Here's the thing: as a kid, you look forward to something, right? You have expectations. Now, yeah, you say, well, look at these poor kids in Turkmenistan who don't get the same. That we don't live in Turkmenistan. We have a cultural expectation where there's presents under a tree. It's our cultural tradition. We don't get things in the summer solstice either.
No.
So we have a thing. It's Christmas. All media television has a thing where that's, okay, kids, you can expect a little bit of juice because you don't have the power to earn income. Yeah. You're not out there doing stuff. The one time you
this isn't China.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Get to work.
Also not China. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Yeah, that's the time when you shouldn't.
You don't celebrate the summer solstice? It's a big time of year, Mike.
I can see. Yeah,
big time.
Of course.
That's my favorite holiday.
Solstice wreaths are out.
And there we go. But it's funny. In researching this, I read an article along those lines, which said, "What's the worst Christmas gift you ever got?" And this guy was like, "When I was a kid, when I was like a little kid, my parents made me this really custom art set, and they kept adding stuff to it. And as they would bring stuff home and go up to the attic to add stuff to this homemade art set they were making me, they'd always make jokes like, we got to go feed your Christmas gift, or we got to take your Christmas gift for a walk."
Right.
So instead, on Christmas Day, when they hand me the amazing handmade art set,
my fucking
I was
My dog?
crushed because in a puppy. It's like,
Because expectation
yes,
is reality.
Expectation is absolutely a reality.
That's your
And
expectation
I think that's
lower.
fair.
You'll never be hurt.
No, but like I said,
Just your
you take a kid, a kid without the power to earn income, they have a thing because they can't go out and get it themselves, right?
No.
One time a year, it's okay to spoil your kids. I just feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think my kids are spoiled year long.
Well,
They
that's-
don't need
I mean,
to.
Probably true.
Yeah.
So, well, they get to live with you, Colt. I mean, what more joy could they have in their
God,
life?
amen.
What more joy could
Spoiled.
they desire? Start a
I had
holiday.
to force my family to put up a tree. Like, my mom yelled at me one year because we didn't have a tree up. And I'm like, all right. And my kids are like, I don't want to put it up. You put it up.
I feel like if you see Colt on the street in the next 2 weeks,
Give him a hug.
A hug. Well,
Just give him a hug.
I feel like you need a hug.
God, if
Hey, how you doing,
touch
buddy?
me, you'll get throat punch. Do not hug me, guys. I will throat punch you.
All right. Anybody can send me a picture of Colt, of hugging Colt. I will give you $20. And it cannot be a family member or someone that he knows. Hug Colt, take a photo, $20 from me. I will
Throat punch.
Send me
Could
the
kill you.
picture and your
Could kill you.
Send me the
You could
picture and
die.
your Venmo, and I will send you $20. Anyway, they can random people can hug Colt in public between now and the new year.
Amidan.
Feel free, Amidan. There you go. I said it. What did I say?
No, it's Colt Amidan.
Yeah, Colt Amidan.
He's going to be your
That's it.
your free kitty this week.
Hug Colt.
Hug Colt, $20.
Send me
and
your Venmo and the photo, and yeah, all good. Number 14, start a holiday themed collection. Do you guys collect anything from the
I
holidays?
need less to collect. I want
Yeah,
to collect less.
I'm with that too. Get it in, get it out.
People are like collecting. Oh, I get it. No, like my family would collect like these beautiful angels and stuff like that.
Like
I
the
get
Hummel
it, yeah.
the Hummel figures.
Yeah, but you know what? I would
Yeah.
like to move away from collecting unless it has historical significance.
Dude,
I agree
you
with
have more collection of anything.
Yeah, but it's all cool stuff. I don't need more like dishes.
No.
You know what I'm
well,
saying?
little figurines that mean nothing other than having
Figurines.
figures.
I swear
wanna
someone
empty
steals
my
my
house out.
forks.
All right.
Someone comes to my house and steals my forks.
My problem right now is I'm battling the Squishable battle at my house.
Time to get rid of them.
Dude, my daughter has, I mean, it looks like the store.
Right.
When you walk, it's that many of these things. And now she's going to the swap meets with them and she trades at the Squishable events and they trade them and hustle. Which I
Nice.
kind of like that because she's teaching her how to hustle and negotiate.
She's got inventory.
Yeah, she's cutting some good deals down there. So I do kind of like that end of it. Number 15, go caroling or host a sing-along.
Oh, my
Leave
Is
people
this
alone.
something? Yeah,
No one wants to hear your horrible singing.
If someone on a
If you're
ring
not
doorbell-
Mariah Carey, do not freaking come and carry.
But if someone hits your ring doorbell and they're standing
Yeah.
out there, I don't want a lot
Right.
for Christmas.
If anybody sends
I
me a
might
video of
throw
caroling in
an
front of
egg.
Colt Amidan's house between
you-
now and Christmas,
You are not getting through the guard gates. Trust me. Anybody call you're not on the guard gate, you're not getting through. Honestly, is that not the most annoying thing? I went to the country club's Christmas party. They had carol right over my head. I'm like, shut up. Shut up. I want my freaking old fashioned without anybody yelling in my ear.
oh my God.
God, no.
Not even
Too soon?
Tis the Spirit, huh?
No, nothing.
No,
Yeah,
it's
as a kid, we would go over to my mom's friend, Mrs. Anderson, and we would all go caroling as children through their neighborhoods. And in retrospect, I'm with you. Because there's that, you don't realize it as a kid, but as an adult, it's like if I had a bunch of kids standing outside my house singing, you got to kind of stand there in the doorway and kind of nod along and
Do I have to
smile.
tip
and
you? Like-
kind of look at them like, can I, game's on.
Good.
Hey, how long? Is this a whole show? Is this
Like,
one song? What's my obligation here?
Yeah, what do I
to,
got? Yeah.
to stay in the doorway and so I'm with
Oh,
you.
caroling.
I'm with you,
That
Carol.
was, in all fairness, the day before the iPod. So
I think I have one for you, Colt. I think I have one there. Play holiday hide and seek. My mom hides a pickle ornament on the Christmas tree for the family to find.
I thought that was going to be something romantic to do with your wife.
I was going to say I play a little hide and seek.
Yeah,
a little
hide the pickle.
Watch a pickle disappear.
has such completely different. That's a completely different meaning at the Amidan house. So
now Colt's starting to like Christmas.
Yeah,
that's a tradition I get behind.
One time a year.
There we
I
go.
like it.
Look
That
for
in summer solstice.
look for decked halls on Christmas Eve.
What does that even mean?
Take a stroll and check out the Christmas decorations on Christmas Eve. Look around. I do kind of. I appreciate
That's a
people.
Halloween thing to me.
Is it? I say I like Halloween
I want the
decorations too.
Halloween decorations.
Like some of the dude. Some of
like
the houses like
Christmas.
Boulder
Yeah.
City, legit.
You know what? In Utah, it was always nice because it's gorgeous. There's snow. You probably did the same with Canada.
Canada tons.
It's gorgeous. Christmas lights are like whatever, but in the snow, it is that is pretty.
Yeah, I just appreciate the effort. Like
Yeah.
you,
I
you
like
go
it.
full on out. I'm
Yeah,
in.
I'm not a curmudgeon about that stuff. I think it's great, and I like when they have the parades, like
Yeah.
when people in a
Yep.
neighborhood got together
Yeah.
and
Oh,
did
yeah.
big blowout decorations. I thought that was a cool community thing.
I like the boat. I like the boat parades. I think that's cool too.
Oh, those
I
are
like
cool.
The, I like
yeah.
the boat
When
parade.
I lived in LA, they had a street that they did it. Like it was
Yeah, it's
awesome.
pretty cool.
Boat parades are fun.
The Newport
Yep.
boat parade's
Yeah,
pretty cool. I
that
like
is
that
cool.
too. Good stuff. Let everyone open one present on Christmas Eve. Again, this is something that that's what we do in my household.
Yep, mine too.
Everybody gets to open the one, but it's never anything good. I mean, I
Or
found
should be
that
something they can play with that night. No?
yeah, like a remote control car.
Like a video game. Or,
Yeah. Like we go to my Nana's house, when I was a kid, and we would all get and like I had a cousin my age, my sisters, like we all had like cousins our age, and we all kind of got the same stuff.
Yeah.
And then you hit to that age when you're like 14. You know what I actually thought, just for strictly nostalgia, getting my son like the English leather gift pack.
The what?
Oh,
Like
maybe
English
a wood
leather
toy
cologne with the
one of
wood
those.
top on the the English leather, the cologne with the
the
wood
English-
top. Just because like you
Get
get
him
like
some brute.
like 15 and that's
Old
what you're.
Spice.
What
your
what
grandma
is
starts
the
handing you the
Christmas
brute.
present you get excited for now?
So
Nothing I can mention on
So
the
my
air.
wife last year. So my wife got me the Castor Troy 24 karat gold
Yeah, it's
45
pretty solid.
ACP
That's pretty
custom handgun last year for Christmas. So
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
I was pretty excited about
Yeah,
that.
Gidget always asks me, she's like, what do you want for Christmas? And I get a wily Christmas smile, and she says, that I can put under the tree. That's the,
I had the pickle.
You're like,
yeah, which
there
I
the
got-
game
there you go.
comes. There you go. There you go.
that's the game we want. What do you look forward to as honestly anymore? And I saw again.
Mine's
and-
underwear, and
Socks,
socks.
underwear.
That's what. That's why I get yearly, and
but
it
I'll-
lasts.
But I'll say this. I think somebody put up a thing like, when you ask your husband what he wants for Christmas and he says nothing, it's because Christmas is more the joy that he gets watching you open your stuff and the kids open their stuff. That's enough.
Yep.
You know what's funny? It's the little things that you don't think about that make it special. Like my wife got me this thing. It's an iPhone charger that plugs into like the golf cart that I keep on my golf bag.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
that thing has saved me
1,000
countless
times.
Oh yeah.
And you wouldn't think about it, but it clips onto my bag, so it's always on my golf bag. And you just unscrew it. The clip is there. It's this wire that you pull through. It's like a little tiny pill-looking thing. Unscrews. It's got an iPhone charger. Plugs because the golf carts have a USB.
Yeah.
And so there have been times when my phone's like, oh my god,
What am I going to do?
I have a charger.
Yeah.
Dang, I can
I'm
do
ready to
business
go.
on the golf course.
Yeah, I agree. It's always my wife is an excellent gift giver in that idea that she tends to listen to me all year round and just take notes. That's what she
My
does.
wife, she doesn't punch me that day, so it's nice.
Well, she probably knows the shelters are closed that
It's
night.
funny.
So
It's weird too because she's Mexican. How is she not like all about Christmas? It's such a religious tradition.
They're about that part, but no,
Not the gift
Not
giver.
the gift
no,
giving.
like honestly, my wife, like I have to go buy the kids stuff.
Huh.
She wouldn't.
What about
Yeah.
the dinner though, and all that other part of it?
Oh, the dinner tamales season. Get excited for that. Yeah, we have a good. Not Christmas Day. Christmas Day is whatever. Christmas Eve is the party between both families.
Okay.
Yeah.
well, I'll say this. Let's see. Leave room for dessert is the next one. So just make sure So of all the stuff, all the junk that comes out during the holidays, is there anything that like you get on that you're like I can't get off of?
Tamales.
No, so the number one thing that I do that it's been really helpful the last few years is I keep my workout regimen the exact same.
Yeah.
Regardless to the day, Christmas Day, I still go to the gym.
Yeah, but it's the eating.
I keep mine the same too. I just don't go.
Just don't go.
No, but because honestly, you do feel like a sack of shit because you are eating a ton and
Yeah.
boozing every night. And
Yeah, it's
It's like the
365 days
I-
of a year for me.
I love that peppermint bark, the white chocolate with the
oh,
peppermint.
I can't be around that stuff because I'll crush it. I had 3 pieces of that already today, and someone
you?
sent it to me in a gift.
And it's
case.
over. Yeah.
Well, it had like a jar. It was all these designer chocolates, just
Yeah.
a client or whatever. And one of the things had these peppermint chocolate
Yeah.
things.
That's it.
And I just found myself, I crushed it. I finished I had 3 left, and I finished them off.
Yeah, no, it's done. What about you, Colt? Is there anything that comes out strictly around the holidays?
I mean, tamales. I don't
Tamales.
do
Eggnog.
Dude,
I'm a huge eggnog person.
I dig it.
Eggnog,
I drank eggnog last night.
Really?
I've only had
It's
one.
a half a glass. That's
I've had
it.
2 glasses of eggnog this year, and I've really let myself down.
So here's a funny story. So when I was a kid, my grandfather made homemade eggnog. And he would start
Gross.
making it. No, it was really good, but he would start making it right after Thanksgiving, right? My grandmother, who was a complete teetotaler, had no idea what he put in it, and he put bourbon in it.
That's why Grandpa's eggnog didn't taste as good as the store one.
That's right. No. But my grandmother would be drinking this eggnog all through Christmas and be a little half in the bag the whole time. Yeah. And like you'd go over and she'd be like, "Oh, the glass of eggnog in her hand," having no idea because she was a super teetotaler.
All their kids were born in September.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Time of year.
Pretty much.
Loosened up a bit.
Pretty much. So yeah, that was always funny that he would sneakily get my grandmother drunk.
I was born August 23rd. Yeah, probably right about that time. Never put that together.
Christmas miracle, Colt.
A Christmas miracle.
Yeah, I should like Christmas more then, huh?
You should.
Yeah.
God. Eggnog's half a glass top.
Oh,
No.
dear. No, you can't drink more than 1 glass at a sitting.
No.
But you got
But you buy the light eggnog because it's just half.
What? No, the light eggnog sucks
just
though. It doesn't
go for
taste
it.
the
Yeah,
same.
but
You
there's
do
like
the light mayo.
You can't get a little bit pregnant, Connell.
No.
If you're going to drink eggnog, you drink. You
But I'm saying there's literally
No.
2,000 calories in a glass of real eggnog.
go right for the Southern Comfort brand, son. That's the one you drink. That's the one you drink. So yeah, 21. This has got to be you because I don't even know what this means. Celebrate La Noche Buena.
Ooh.
This has got
No, but
many Latinx cultures across the world celebrate the good night on Christmas Eve with feasts from whole roast pig to hot noodle soup.
I'm in.
The evening often involves music, dancing, and even fireworks.
That's what you do.
yeah,
Well,
that's
Well, this is Dominican Republic.
Ah, see.
Yeah, no.
Is this your big thing? Is that
No,
do you just
but
not know what it's
that's what
called?
we do.
But that sounds like a nice bowl of ramen
Yeah,
to
it
cover
does.
all that. The pig, the
God,
noodles.
is that ramen so good?
Yeah, and
I
I think
like ramen.
I was about
Yeah.
to see if you were about to shit on ramen. I
No.
was about to leave.
But you know what I ate?
Mm-hmm.
I got food poisoning off of pho once. Ugh, it ruined my ramen.
How? It's like hot
God.
water.
oh god.
There's chicken in it.
It's like boiled in the soup.
Okay,
No,
let me ask you a
dude,
question.
it was the
we
worst.
drank
And I
hot
called it
water
out.
in Egypt. Have you ever been that sick drinking hot water in Egypt?
Stand corrected.
I called it out.
There you go.
They brought out the pho and with the chicken in it. We're the only ones in the restaurant, and everybody's like, "It's a great restaurant, great restaurant." I go, "That's food poisoning all over it." Of course, because I'm a fat ass. I'm like, I don't care. I'm still going to eat it.
YOLO.
And yep, about 8 hours later, that was a rough 48
Oh
hours.
boy. Oh
We
boy.
won't talk about that.
I love this one. Number 22, teach your kids about giving back. I think so much about Christmas becomes, what do I get? What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? And not enough of it is what do I give? What do I get? What do I give?
I dropped the ball on that one.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't take my kids out to do stuff like that. Candidly, it's going to sound really selfish, and I don't mean it to be because I give to charities as they come up, but that's just to send money. I get so busy around this time of year because everybody wants to close cases.
Yeah.
This is the worst month for me because I love Christmas and I want to slow it down. It's already the 21st.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's December yet. It's already the 21st.
Yeah.
I feel like there's things I have to do and I just have no time. So my problem is because I'm looking after other people's lives and interests too as a lawyer.
Dude, I get it.
And as a broker, you're worrying about other people's problems all the time. It's hard to be like, I'm going to carve a day out to go.
No.
hand out,
But hang on. Again, that's why my little system of giving out $100 a day.
Yeah.
I'm around my kids. I'm around my kids in restaurants and places where I can do that, and they can see us do
Are those
that.
people? Yeah.
They see that happening.
What's your concept of charity? There's this old Jack London quote that says, "Charity isn't giving a bone to the dog; it's giving a bone to the dog when you're as hungry as the dog."
Okay.
So like charity isn't giving something when I'm not going to miss it or notice it. Real charity is giving something of myself that
Sure.
is difficult to give, and that to me is time.
No, I understand that. I do understand that.
it's-
But I think that when it comes to the idea of giving things, which is what Christmas is so much about, is the materialism and I'm not going to go into the material. I don't want to divulge into a debate on capitalism because free market capital at its finest. But
totally.
But when you really deal with the materialistic side of Christmas, it's good to teach your kids you can give away as much as you get. And it's better to give than it is to receive and to give that away. And when you see the reaction of some of the people, some of the people are just like, hey, thanks a lot, blah, blah, blah. And some of the people you can tell are like It's a big deal when I hand them $100.
Yeah.
And that's the lesson. It's an easy lesson to let the kids.
Yeah, half of Americans, people don't realize, are living on, paycheck away from disaster.
Well, dude, but case in point. So I idiotically bought the wrong tires for my Jeep when I had it. This is like 6 months ago. I did this because I ordered them online and I wasn't paying attention. And then they got shipped to the tire store, and I took the Jeep there, and I didn't look at them before they put them on, and they put them on. And as soon as the Jeep came around, I was like, that doesn't look right. Turns out they were the wrong ones. But as soon as they put them on, because I didn't check them, I own those tires. So I had to buy more tires. So now I got the new tires on my Jeep, but I have these brand new tires sitting in my garage. And, me being me, hating to lose money. So first you put them up for like $50 less than I paid for them, $30 less. And now, 6 months later, I'm so sick of looking at them in my garage. I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I threw them up on offer up over the weekend for $600. Come get these damn tires, whatever. And a guy hit me up immediately. I came to the house, and this guy was like, man, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. He was like, look, my tires are so bald. They're going flat. And I just haven't been able to afford to buy new ones. And it's just been such a siege. And with it being Christmas, and he's like, you just will never know how much this meant to me. And I was like, wow. Here I am thinking I'm getting something out of my garage, and I'm helping this person in a way that was profound. It was really interesting.
Like $1,000 worth of tires for $600.
$1,400 worth of tires.
Oh yeah,
yeah, $1,400 for $600. So he was thrilled. I'm happy to have my garage back, and there you go. So acts of charity can come from the weirdest places that you don't necessarily expect to see them.
Or just reflections on it, appreciating what you do have. So.
They don't always have to be a straight up donation like that. It doesn't have to be that way.
You
next
hate
up,
when people just swap out gift cards for gift cards
as
presents.
I tax my kids when they want to do that. Hayden came home and he's like, "Oh, we did White Elephant at school, and I wound up with 3 $10 gift cards to Starbucks. So you want to buy them off me?" I'm like, "I definitely do for $25." That was the number. He's like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Hey, man, whoa!"
It's the juice, baby.
Yeah, it's not about getting what you want. You want to sell them, I'll buy them, but I ain't paying market value.
You don't ever go to a check cashing place. You think this is juice?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I ain't no sucker, buddy. Yeah, I learned that lesson now. Build memories, one gingerbread time and Roma's done a gingerbread house, not something I do.
We've done them all. But...
Yeah, we've done them.
Make the place settings special when you eat. Do you guys on Christmas Day? Do you go out for a meal? Do you stay home?
No, we cook.
You cook?
I mean, by we, I mean not me.
Yeah.
My wife, I have a real life angel of a wife, so she literally does all these. Caitlin does all these things. I have place settings and Christmas is done and all that stuff. Yeah. She's all about it. She's taking care of it. She wraps all the presents for the kids. She buys all the presents for the kids, whatever. I'm just like, here's access to my bank account.
Like,
if I stay in Vegas, I go out to eat. If I go to Utah, we do family things, dinner.
Yeah. I respect that. Pass down family heirlooms. Some of my most prized Christmas possessions are when I was a kid. My mom was very artsy, so we made these little guys out of clothespins, like wooden clothespins. Yep. Like there's a cowboy, there's like a juggler, there's a clown, there's Santa Claus, they're all just little clothespin people, right? And when my mom divvied up the Christmas ornaments when we were kids, I love my little clothespin people.
Yeah.
It's like the best. Yeah. I love those. So if you don't think little things like that, Colt, are important or will matter to your kids later, Colt, make that investment and make some stuff like that, because when they're adults later in life, they will definitely appreciate it. Same thing can go on with this one is we're matching jammies.
We do that too.
I told my wife flat out when we got married, I said, look, here's the deal. I'm never going to Disneyland and matching shirts. I'm never doing a matching Halloween. I'm not. No? I'm not that guy
Why?
To all go in the Gafford family reunion. Don't
you find when it's corny though, on purpose,
no.
Intentionally, the irony of being
I don't. I find it so incredibly nerve grating.
What if I said to you, John?
This is occultism with me. I understand.
Okay, let's say we're going to take all 3 of our families to Disneyland all together.
Okay.
But we're all going to wear jorts, fanny packs, New Balance with high pulled up
that's fine.
socks.
See, that's fine because that's like dressing like going out. All of us dressed like
a hat, like a flat brim neon.
I'm in.
Are we talking about shit on that? Because I wear jorts all the time.
Making shirts that say like some obnoxious, descriptive.
Okay,
family
because
trip
now back up, because
goes back to Christmas.
You just added a whole lot of layers of fun for me.
So your love of absurdity,
it
far surpasses
absolutely. We supersede that. Now, if you just say we're all going to wear the same shirt tomorrow, the answer is hell no.
If it all said Connell Law, I'd be all right.
No. Connell Law, solving all your problems. Here we go.
702
No,
Connell.
I'm not doing
car
it. But I will say the jammies, man, if you have kids, we've done the jammies, and I was looking at those pictures as they popped up on my memories the other day. Yeah. And it was a nice memory.
Bro, I'm such a curmudgeon about pictures. I'm like, fuck off. I don't like my picture being taken.
It was good.
Yeah. Then I see the pictures, and I'm always glad we took them.
Yeah.
The ugly Christmas sweater.
I got a couple.
Do you? I think I have a couple too. I think that's a little played out.
It's played out.
Is it played out?
I've never.
I think it's
one.
over. Actually, I think when they started having companies, when you go to Kohl's, there's the ugly Christmas sweater company, and you go and they're really not funny anymore. It was funny when
they were actual just sweaters that
were dog shit.
some company they were just terrible.
Yeah.
And now they have like Mr. T banging a goat on them or something crazy. Like, what does this even mean?
I got some funny ones that kind of were funny at the time, and they've lost.
I'm that person. If you invite me to an ugly Christmas party, I'm coming dressed normal. And if you got a problem, I'll just go home.
Yeah,
you throw a punch.
I get it.
Throat punch somebody. come give me a hug. See what happens.
You know what?
95% of Colt's responses.
Yeah, or just throw a punch. Yeah, so remember, if you can see Colt between now and the new year and you get a picture of you hugging him, send it to me and your Venmo and I will send you $20 just because if anybody needs a damn hug during the holidays, it's going to be Colt for sure.
Give him to. Don't ask for permission either.
Man, from all of us here at the Power Move, except for Colt. Yeah, from all of us here at the Power Move, except for Colt, we genuinely wish you guys have a Merry Christmas with you and your family. And yeah, man, and create some new holiday traditions. Go through some stuff you've done.
Go donate to the homeless kids. Yeah, go do some stuff.
Do some stuff. And if you got kids, man, go balls out. Because if you don't, this is what happens.
This is your fate.
This is your.
This
future.
is like the ghost of Christmas future. Ghost of Christmas future.
Yes, you have heard your children in the future today on the podcast. If you don't do this,
my life's freaking awesome. So anyway, every day's Christmas.
Every day,
summer solstice.
Every day is the summer solstice.
Every day is summer solstice.
All right, guys. Well, tune in next year. We're going to get back to our regular schedule. We'll do one show next week. That'll come out on Wednesday, and then we'll get back to our regular schedule of 2 shows a week going into the new year. Have a great Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and all that.
Merry Christmas.
Festivus for the rest of us. Kwanzaa. That's
joy.
And Colt, we're just getting the show with your parting words, Colt. What are they for Christmas? Go ahead.
My parting words?
Yes.
Again, donate to the less fortunate.
Donate to less fortunate.
There you go.
Don't end it on a high note. Don't be
That's not a high note. Everybody else, stop being fake. If you don't like somebody, don't go say hi to them.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go. There you go. $20 a hug. Send me your Venmo.
Or a picture at your house caroling.
Hey, it's John Gafford. If you want to catch up more and see what we're doing, you can always go to thejohngafford.com, where we'll share any links things we talked about on the show, as well as links to the YouTube where you can watch us live. And if you want to catch up with me on Instagram, you can always follow me at thejohngafford. I'm here. Give me a shout.